Now, this fire out near Northwest Trek chewed up just about 8 acres. We don't have any reports of any damaged buildings or structures, but DNR is still out here. They've also got fire hose laid out just in case. The men and women of Graham Fire and Rescue have been drilling like this earlier and earlier each year.
We've really changed how we're deploying to those fires.
What used to be started in June several years ago, Puget Sound area fire departments are now beginning to break out their yellow wildland firefighting gear earlier and earlier. Just last Friday, Graham Fire and Rescue gave aid to South Pierce Fire and Rescue to battle an 8 or so acre fire that threatened some homes and other structures. DNR even flew in a chopper to drop water where it could. The fire took neighbors by surprise.
It scared me. I was out here with my hose watering my fence down and stuff in the house just in case if I could do any good, but it scared me. I have to admit, because it got really close and it was big.
And then this weekend, another fire, this time in rural King County near Auburn. It's a problem that seems to be starting earlier and threatening more homes on the western slopes of the Cascade.
The fires that we've been facing just the last couple of years have been a lot bigger than what we've seen. It's just a gut feeling out there that we're seeing more of this.
It's hard to forget the fire and devastation that swept through Pierce County in 2020, homes and property destroyed. And now perspectives on what wildfire can look like when temperatures get high enough, humidity low enough, and all winds acting together can push a small brush fire to something serious very quickly. Defensible space, that's what homeowners can take care of right now to prepare, by clearing limbs overhanging your house or cutting back vegetation so it doesn't make contact with your home. The idea is to choke out fuel for any fire from reaching to the structure. Anything to help firefighters gain the upper hand.
A buffer between you and the house, either a rock garden or your grass cut low. Don't let your grass, get high. It's just one more, adds to that one more potential fuel, catching that fire and moving through.
Now, the Department of Natural Resources says more than 800,000 acres burned across our state just last year. That number had been growing exponentially just from the years prior. That's why the head of that agency, Hillary Franz, is hopeful that legislators in Olympia will approve a bill that will pay for more aircraft to help fight fires, plus invest more in wildfire fighting itself, not to mention pay for forest restoration. We're in the South Sound tonight. Steve Kiggins, Q13 News.